Hello, and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Scottish campaign, the tutorial series with FilthyRobot. How's it going, Filthy?
Doing good. I'm looking forward to getting a little bit. I feel like we're warring so much that I haven't caught up with things yet. So I wouldn't
Yeah,
mind a little bit of stability. Maybe after we kill England, we can have a little bit of stability as we plan what we're doing next. So
sure. Yeah, sounds good. The thing about EU4 is it's a history simulator slash emulator, but at the core of it, it's a war game.
yeah.
You know, that is what you'd spend 90% of your time doing is plotting and planning the downfall of your neighbors. So, okay, I'm getting the impression it's possible that these Danish separatists are just not even ever going to leave that location. So we may want to just start ferrying troops over to Schleswig and
Yeah, but if we do that, we have three rebels that are two of them over 80% on our homeland territory, right?
mhm,
And
okay.
one over 70. So we do run the risk if we can't do this quickly. I mean, how long is it going to take to ferry these guys over?
Let's see. We have 17 transports, so we could do it in 2 goes.
Okay.
Take like a month.
And they're blockaded. They can't get off that portion, so we don't have to worry about them.
Technically, they shouldn't be, but I think that they are hostile to everyone. So Pomerania having their ships there is probably what's preventing them from moving anywhere.
Yeah, all I don't want to have happen is I don't want to land our troops on an island, and then while we're ferrying the second group of troops over, the rebels decide, oh, we're gonna go fight that, and then we have like a half, we lose half our stack for no reason.
Yeah. No, I don't think that they'd be able to do that.
Okay, then that's fine. Let's do it. Let's get our guys over and crush this rebellion, and yeah. And are you gonna auto move the transports for this to make it faster? Or
Yeah, I'll do it
manually move it rather?
manual. Yeah.
Okay.
So just head to Yorkshire would be good, and I can pick them up there.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see. We still have enough admin points to actually take admin tech now, which is probably advisable because we are going to fall behind on colonialism. I don't think we're looking to have that spread. Is it spreading to us yet? I haven't checked.
I could check too, I suppose, but no, I haven't checked either. All right, I'll just take the admin point. I'm fine with that. I want to get the next idea group, so.
Okay. Colonialism is spreading into the northern Iberian Peninsula, but it is going to take a little while to actually work its way through France. So yeah, I think it's a good call just to take the tech.
Okay. Two diplomats free. What should we be doing? Papal influence?
Oh, hey, look at that. They actually did end up moving because Pomerania ended up piecing out, and then they crossed the strait into Scane.
Well, I don't give a shit. We have a fort in Scane, so let's do it.
Yeah. You should at least wait 1 tick so you can get your reinforcement. We suffered an attrition tick while we were at sea.
Okay, but can I get those in any of these areas, including the occupied area, or no?
Oh yeah, sure. Just make sure that you don't.
Okay, I just don't want to be
Engage.
into Scane before the first.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
So let's try something real quick though. Let's see if possibly we can bait. Let's bait the AI into trying to help us out. Okay. So let me just give you another little brief history lesson. Kind of, not really. How the AI works, right? Sweden is our ally. Sweden likes us. They want to help us, but they don't have any military access to our land right now, so that army in Scane is invisible to them effectively. If we offer them military access, they will see it, and they will consider going and fighting it. So we should offer them military access just to see if the Swedes are interested in fighting that army with us or for us. So basically, long story short, if we don't offer military access, they will never even try to fight the rebels, but by just now offering it to them,
Okay.
they may help us out. So just head to Sealand first, and let's just see. Yeah, Sweden's moving. I don't know what he's just decided to do. He is marching. Is he at war? He is at war. He's fighting against Muscovy. Why didn't he call us in? That's weird. He's a defender. Oh, it's the Muscovite Novgorodian War of Honor.
What is a war of honor?
Remember the diplomatic insult, CB?
Yeah.
Somebody
Decided to
had
go
some
to war
event
about that.
and they got that. Yeah, they went to fight over that. So apparently, Sweden is allied to Novgorod. Muscovy declared war on Novgorod. Sweden honored the call.
We have
and-
90% chance of two rebel groups firing. I don't want to dick around with waiting on other people to clear this.
Okay, just go. Cross the strait, you're fine. He's got 1 maneuver, you've got 2 maneuvers, so no strait crossing, and we're also the defender in a fort, so it's possible.
Would we
He
would,
may,
would we have taken a straight crossing disadvantage even though we're a defender in a fort? I thought you just got all the bonuses in our land when you had a fort there.
I'm 90% sure we're gonna get the straight defend. Like he's gonna take the straight penalty in this situation.
All right.
But it's still relatively new to me, so I sometimes get it wrong.
Okay.
And in this case, there was no strait, which makes no sense to me because he clearly crossed the strait into a fort. We had better see how I don't know. I'm still trying to memorize it, but whatever. So even though they have way more men than we do, we're at max combat width, so we did just fine.
Okay.
Okay. I
right.
will.
You'll get our guys back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Send
pop
the
up ideas. We gain 50 military power. We got. Okay.
It's okay. We'll get over there.
All right. Sligo fucking separatists again. No, not Sligo. This is Clan Ricard. Okay.
Ooh, that would have been nice a little while ago. Aggressive expansion impact. We could have had less of aggressive expansion when we conquered all that land, but
yeah, it would have been nice.
Too little, too late.
Yep. All right, so
there goes your Master of Mints.
Kidding me? All my advisors are dying. It's bullshit.
Well, actually, it was a Master of Mint that we hadn't hired. You still have
that's fine.
You still have your cheaper guy. Lithuania broke their alliance with Austria. Interesting.
It's my army. Where are you?
It's over in Ireland.
Okay.
I sent it over there because I think you could actually go and engage it right now.
Yeah, I was actually going to take a quick look and see if I can figure that out by looking at their stack size. So if I can select their army, can I select their army? Yeah, you can mouse over it. So they have 631 for... Okay, so their front row is going to be 9 wide. And we want to match that and then have one... We want to match it and have more on either side, right? So ideally we would have a 9 wide plus 2 cav on either side. So we'd be at 13.
Yep.
Okay.
But right now you only have 3 cavalry. But they're about to dock up. So here's your other troops. Okay. They're landing right now. There you go. There's your whole
Any reason not to bring the whole army then?
Attrition, possibly. What's the supply look like in Ireland? You might suffer. No, it looks like it's all coastal, so you'd be fine.
Yeah, it's 30.
You have no manpower right now, though, so I'd shift consolidate to make sure your inner infantry are peak fighting efficiency.
Okay. I like
and beyond that, no, there's no reason to not just send all of it.
Really. Going to suppress it. I like this as rebels. We don't bother about making the people happy. We just kill the people when they rise up. I think this is an efficient way to rule.
Now, it looks like the next rebellion is quite irritating because it's going to be in Bergenshus, which is a single isolated province in Norway. It's going to be a little bit tricky for us to actually put that rebellion down. But it is going to fire.
Tyrone is probably going to be... Well, you think...
Both of them are going to fire very soon. It's only 13 regiments, though, so we have enough transports we can ferry over a pretty sizable force.
All right, just a second. I'm going to pause again because I want to take a look at the...
Sorry. I think I unpaused your pause. My bad.
Okay. That's all right. Let's go ahead and take a look at... We had a diet expire, whatever the fuck it's called. So maybe go look at that again. So we could gain 15 loyalty, and they gain 10 influence. We're not worried about the nobility's influence right now. It's still pretty low. So that's a loyalty interaction, which would be nice. When does their loyalty go up again? Not that much. So we're losing man cover recover right now, but we could demand military support, which wouldn't be terrible. So we could lose 5 influence right now and give them 10 loyalty. We could lose 5 loyalty and give them 10 influence and gain 100 military power. Do we care that they're disloyal right now? I mean, we do a little bit. I would like our manpower recovery speed not to be negatively penalized right now. That'd be nice. But it does feel like the admin stuff is the monarchy stuff is pretty valuable. I mean, at the very least, let's give them the diet, right? Like, no reason not to do this right now.
The monarch points are the greediest play, and they're almost always, if you're having issues with the states, it's because you're being really greedy with the monarch point decisions, because they have the biggest swing on influence and loyalty.
Well, let's just call the diet right now. Done.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we get plus 20% manpower recovery. That's awesome because it put them up to 60% influence.
Yep.
Good.
It's good.
Yeah, we need that because our manpower sucks right now.
Okay. I found a solution to the clergy issue at the moment. So,
what was your solution?
Since you added those states over in Denmark, we're going to grant Schleswig to the clergy. It's going to put them at 79.9% influence.
Jesus. All right, let's take a look at this. When is there...
It's bad that it's that high, but it is at... it'll give them enough land that they will have enough land to be happy, and it will make them loyal right now, so we stop having that tax penalty.
Yeah, once 17 hits, they're going to lose a ton of influence, and that's going to be good.
Yep, so for now we'll give them that. Okay. And the game lied to me, and they're actually at 80.0 instead of 79.9.
So you screwed it up.
I didn't screw it up. The game lied to me.
Yeah. Okay. And what are we doing with this lazy ass? I don't really care about Bohemia anymore. Oh, actually, do we care about Bohemia? We don't care about relations with Bohemia, though, right?
I mean, we have 200 opinion with them. We don't need to be really improving relations with Bohemia.
Why can I not
let's
improve
see.
relations with? Oh, I can. It's just not here. Never mind. Yeah.
I'm going to revoke Lancashire from the nobility. Yeah. The reason being that that was one of the first provinces we conquered from England. It's going to be probably close to 0% autonomy. And it's not really an ideal location for the nobility anyway. It's a 553. So it's mostly admin and diplo development and only 3 manpower.
Are you going to give them something else to make up for it?
Exactly. Yep.
Okay.
We're going to give them that higher development, higher autonomy province we just added in Denmark called Holsten, which is actually a 335, which is more appropriate for the nobility anyway.
Okay. Good.
So
I just want to keep them at 60% if we can.
Yep, they will be.
Okay.
Well, that is not the nobility, that was the burghers. Okay, there we go. So they should be fine. So the clergy are theoretically ticking up here. If you really wanted to, if we were really scared of it and we couldn't have any other solution, we could actually develop one of our provinces that's not controlled by the clergy to increase our total development and reduce that to actually hit the 79.9% threshold, which would be just downright silly.
What's our navy doing right now?
It's protecting trade.
Good.
The light ships, the transports are just waiting to see if we need to head to Barring Shoes. That's why they're positioned in Lothian right now.
Okay.
But beyond that, we're just waiting for either the Tyronians or the Norwegians.
I mean, we're at full maintenance right now, so I guess I am currently suppressing a little bit. I guess I could walk out of Tyrone to let them fire sooner.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, when they're only at 1.9 unrest, you're actually hoping to potentially get another modifier to bring your unrest to negative, so you could just not even have to fight them.
Okay.
But that might not happen. You know, we got to wait for legitimacy. Let's see, 1526 is when the autonomy reduction goes away. Yeah, a little period at peace would be nice. You maxed out relations with Sweden. We never did get a chance really to talk about this whole personal union situation.
No.
And I am kind of annoyed because I do think that if we weren't in that coalition war that I didn't expect to fire, we probably would have got a free union. Hey, look at that. We're already out of our war, our truce with Pomerania. That was quick.
That was quick.
Okay, so looking at Bohemia, hovering over his ruler, on monarch death, a pretender arises, regency for Premsil Otakar Stuart.
Say it again.
I can't. It's impossible. All right, we're losing claims on England. I hate
It's all right. We have plenty more claims to put on them.
Okay. So he has an heir right now, but it is an heir with a weak claim, which means that if we wanted to, we could consider this. We could go and just try to force ourselves upon Bohemia, but if we do that, it's going to be a very aggressive move. We're going to have a lot of extra aggressive expansion, and we're already...
And we don't have a friggin' island to protect us in Bohemia. Bohemia is on the continent.
Yeah. It's a real... I don't know. It would be nice if we could get the Union for free, but I don't know if I actually want to wage a major war. We'd have to go to like 80 or 90% war score to enforce our throne. And we'd also have to take a stability hit to declare war on someone that we're royally married to. So...
All right, I have decided that I want to improve our land very slightly so the clergy are not ticking up. Okay. How do I do that? So
right.
I know I can click on any province to do it, but how do I make the decision on which province to do it?
I would use the macro builder for this.
Okay, yeah.
So B, and then go to the eighth one is the development tab. At the very top, there's a series of headers. Sort by the third one, which is cost. You want to sort lowest to highest. So Lincolnshire is the cheapest location that you could potentially do development in. Okay. If you click on it, it doesn't take you to the province like you would expect. Instead, you have to look around the map for some silly reason. Okay. So Lincolnshire is it's obviously near England, and it's farmlands right there. Check to make sure that it's not currently owned by the clergy, otherwise you are going to go against your intention. It's owned by the nobility.
The pink, which is the nobility, I guess.
It's a 442, which means that it's already skewed towards development for money and production, which means eventually we're going to want to revoke this from the nobility. So I would usually look at it and say, okay, which monarch point do I have the most of? Which one do I value the least right this moment? Okay, so if you're just trying to make this disaster stop ticking up, I would try doing one development click right there. And then you got to wait, or you got to go check the thing. I would wait 1 month just to see if it updates. Okay. I think it's a monthly update. And there you go. You just solved the problem. It's gone.
Good.
So yeah, you just identify the cheapest location, generally speaking, is always going to be the best choice. There's other factors you could consider, like is it in the trade node that I care about? Is it in a low autonomy province? But 9 times out of 10 over the course of an entire game, just going by the cheapest one is going to be best, because you're getting development for less monarch points.
Okay.
Fewer monarch points.
We have a nice little pop-up here.
A good one.
Yep.
Weird.
3 options. I'm going to tell you the one I'm not taking first. I can lose 3 mercantilism and gain 48 ducats.
That sounds like crap.
Yep. I can gain 10 prestige and gain 10 legitimacy. The legitimacy is actually not terrible at the moment, although we're ticking up. That doesn't seem that important. Or I can support mercantilism and gain just 3 mercantilism straight up. Sounds
that's
pretty good.
Pretty easy choice there.
Yeah, so you're,
awesome.
You're leaning towards mercantilism as well. You don't value the legitimacy too highly right here.
Oh, absolutely not. No way.
Good. Perfect.
No.
All right.
How would you feel about temporarily taking a trade efficiency penalty to get 250 gold worth of stuff?
What stuff? What are we going to invest? What are we going to do with the money? Are we going to invest in infrastructure? Because I want to invest in infrastructure.
Kind of. If by infrastructure you mean ships of war.
Yeah, that's infrastructure.
Yeah, we could get the 5 free heavies decision again. It's been long enough.
Kidding me? 90, 90, 90, 90 on these fucking rebellions. My God. All right.
Hey, there's
There we
one.
go. All right.
Give it the double
So we're
two
going to pop
back.
up too. Another cardinal minister.
Okay. Looks
So
like
we're
the game
just-
wants us to do one more papal decision. I want to get us to 50 papal influence.
Well, it's not giving us influence, unfortunately. It's giving us fucking prestige.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Do we want prestige right now? Yeah, I guess we could. I don't want the one that gives us all these bonuses to the yearly stuff. So, all right. I'll take 10 prestige. So where did the revolts fire? 2 on this time. Oh, down south. There's 42. All right. I'll start walking.
Yeah.
Oh, you're moving my army?
I did, yeah. I just shift consolidated for you and send them down.
Okay.
Whatever. I think you know how to handle this, right?
Yeah, I run my units into them until they die.
Yeah, and just kill them all. Murder them. Basically trading manpower for money.
Yep.
Via conquest.
Okay.
Now we're going to send the army up to Lothian so that we can move it over. I think
Yep.
you can actually turn the fort off in
Pale now.
Pale. Well, actually, Tyrone still has unrest.
Yeah, we'll wait for Tyrone. Okay.
Those are the Tyronian separatists at 90%, so yeah. Okay. So what were your thoughts? You want to take the decision on the burgers then, or no?
What was the question about the burgers? Oh, it's an interaction with one of the special effects, the special this you're looking at. Let me take a look at what it is. So you're looking. I want Drafts for War. Yeah, that's so fucking good.
Yeah, 250 gold worth of heavies. We also just recently got Diplotech 9, which gave us the new version of the heavies, so it'll draft the current version,
Nice.
which is good.
Oh, do you have to upgrade the old versions or something?
You do, yeah. The heavy that we have that's docked right now in London is still an early Carrack. If you wanted to upgrade it, you would have to pay 50 ducats, the full price to build a new one, to upgrade it.
So we probably don't ever want to upgrade it. We just want to lose it more.
Upgrading is a convenience mechanic. The actual min-max appropriate way to handle ship upgrades is actually really tedious and annoying, and I wish they would change it. The ideal way is that you sell your ships to your allies. They'll give you about 60% or so of the value of the ship, and then you turn right around and use that money to buy the next ship. You wait a year for the ship, or 2 years in this case, for heavy to build, and for those 2 years you don't have a ship, but you only had to pay 40% of the cost to upgrade it because you sold it to another nation. I feel like upgrading should only be half price. Like, they should just make the whole process a whole lot simpler, but they've just never done that. So
should we pick another rival? I mean,
I keep looking at it, but there's just really no one that's really popping out as a good person for me right now.
Okay.
I mean, the problem is, like, okay, so let's say we rival Muscovy. We can't fabricate any claims on him. He's too far away. So we're never gonna have any reason to go attack him. We would have the humiliate rival Casus Belli. You always have that against rivals that you don't have a truce with. But everyone else, isn't really very appealing either. Castile, don't really want to do that. Lithuania is landlocked or very far away. I mean, well, actually, they've conquered a little bit of coastal territory over there. Sweden is our ally, for crying out loud. Poland does own Danzig. I would say out of these choices, Poland is probably the best, simply because they have Danzig, which is upstream of the trade nodes that we care about. But I don't know. Who's Poland rival to?
I have to look. I was looking at something else right now. You want shipyards. I want more churches.
Okay, it's fine either way.
Okay. We're going to build a couple of those then. Any problem?
No, go ahead. It's fine. I like shipyards because I like having a lot of ships. You'll reach a critical moment where you have enough ships that you basically always have naval superiority and you just never have to think about the Navy anymore, and I like getting to that point as fast as I can. But
Gotcha.
there's nothing wrong with temples. They're great.
Okay.
Churches, as they're called apparently now. Yeah, let's just go ahead and rival Poland. They're rival to people we don't really care about. Austria, Muscovy, and Mamluks. Who cares?
Good.
Just fill that rival slot so that alert goes away.
Okay, so let me go to Poland. Oh, I probably don't. I'd probably go to us, and I'd probably go to the rival spot that way. Huh? Okay. Oh, you did it. No, you didn't. No rival selected. Okay, then I click Poland. Okay.
Burgundy hates us, but they have no air right now.
Okay. So you're ferrying troops over or getting ready to?
I was just sending them over to where the transports are. I hadn't actually gone through the work of
Okay.
moving them at all.
Let's take a look
So
at...
yeah, at this point we do want to park pretty much the entire army in Bergenschutz would be the safest play. Because if they spawn, they're going to spawn there, and then we would have to just land in it'd be a naval landing into defensive terrain, which would be bad because there's no fort. So we should just grab as many troops as we can. Let's see, how big will the rebellion be?
Let me go take a look. I can do that from the Stability and Expansion tab, and these are Norwegian, 11K.
Okay. Yep. So it's going to be 11K, so probably want to take... we'll grab the army, we'll shift consolidate, we will grab 11 full-strength infantry, plus all the cavalry, that's 15, plus the cannon. And that is all that we need. Okay, cool. Well, I can't believe it already, but it's already been 20 minutes. I mean,
yep.
This game just takes a lot of time. Hey, would you like to take military tech? I know I
I'm
would.
just looking at it right now. Yep. I actually, the tech I want to take the most is admin, but yes, I would take a military tech while we're here.
Okay. All right, well, let's take a look at that in the next episode then.
All right, see you guys soon.
In a bit.